Go ahead. First of all,
Let's see if this works.
yep, there you go.
Oh, kind of. I'd like to thank you for coming over here. It's the first time I've seen you, and I'm relatively young, but Dad always said you're a good guy, so I try and vote for you.
Thanks.
I know we all appreciate your time here, and I'm not trying to butter you up too much, because I got a couple questions I'd like your answers to. Why shouldn't abortion be paid for with federal funds?
Because it's a policy like benefits. There's some benefits we cover, some we don't. Since Roe v. Wade, which is 1972, the policy since 1977, 76 actually, has been we don't pay for it. People just feel, members feel, and I think my vote shows that members don't want to use federal funds to pay for abortion. It's a thing. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now, in the bill itself, you said there was exceptions for rape, incest, and life of the mother, correct?
Yes. It's always been
Okay.
3 recognized exceptions.
Now, one of the things I remember hearing and seeing on your website was Accutane, and you're very familiar with it.
Yes.
And the fact that it can cause horrible birth defects.
True.
If a woman is going to have a child that is horribly deformed, but still won't cause
Her death.
yes, thank you. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So the child would come to term.
Yes.
Under the current law. Yes.
Okay. Is that something that you support?
Yes.
Okay. And I have one final question.
Sure.
I even wrote it down. Now, if only I could find it. Can you tell us what your relationship is with the controversial C Street religious cult known as Church Family?
Sure.
Thank you.
I live there. I rent a room there,
Okay.
and there is no such thing as the family. I do not belong to any group called the family. I do not belong to any international group. I do not belong to any theocracy. I'm a Catholic, always been a Catholic, and I still practice my faith. I rent a room. There are other places there, like the Presbyterian Church. They rent rooms. Not everyone who rents a room there is a Presbyterian. That's really about it. So there is no family. There is no theocracy that I'm part of.
Okay, so the Jeff Charlotte wrote a book called The Family, in which he documented you being...
That I live at C Street. Yes.
Yeah, well, no, not just that you lived at C Street, but that you were co-chair... Hold on a second. You bring papers, so you have documents.
Good.
April 9th, 2008, at the 56th National Prayer Breakfast, you said, I am Bart Stupak, co-chair of the House Prayer Breakfast. In my 16 years in the House, this is the second time that I've had the honor to address you from the dais.
Yeah.
Now, my understanding is that the National Prayer Breakfast is tightly controlled by family head Doug Coe.
Not true. National Prayer Breakfast started in 1954 under President Eisenhower. It's been going on every year. Once a day of the year, we have prayer breakfast. It's at the Washington Hotel, or Washington Hilton, whatever it is. And I co-sponsored it. And once a week, in the U.S. House and in the U.S. Senate, members get together for a prayer breakfast. And this is the greater offshoot of it. It is not, Doug Coe is not even allowed to go. He's not a member. He's not allowed to come to the House prayer breakfast. Nor am I allowed to go to Senate prayer breakfast because I'm not a senator. So who's at the prayer breakfast on Thursday mornings at 8 o'clock? Probably about 30 or 40 men and women of the Congress. Doug Coe's never been there.
Well, influence can be felt even if the person's not there. President Obama's not in the House yet. If he came out and said, hey, look, we need to do this, you feel it's
President Obama's gone. Every president of the United States attended the National Prayer Breakfast. And we rotate. One year the House is in charge of it. The next year the Senate is. This year the Senate's in charge of National Prayer Breakfast. Will I be at National Prayer Breakfast in April? Yeah, I'll go. I enjoy it. Mother Teresa spoke there. I mean, this is not a conspiracy to take over the nation.
Well, you get it from both the left and the right there.
Jeff Charlotte, as far as I know, and I'm not there all the time, I have a room there. I have a one-room bedroom. Jeff Charlotte, as far as I know, has never set foot in C Street. As far as I know.
Okay, thank you for your response.
Okay, sure.
I hope the rest of your questions are more fun.
Yours are fine.
No, I said fun.